Well, Freshman Assist began when we started to realize that we had an increasing amount of students entering Grosse Pointe North High School that were ill-equipped to navigate our educational context here. So we had students that were reading perhaps several grade levels below where they needed to be in ninth grade at Grosse Pointe North. There were a couple different things happening in our community at that point in time that also led us to have more students that were entering the ninth grade, entering Grosse Pointe Public School system in ninth grade and had been a part of our system in grades, in kindergarten up through 8th grade. So what we wanted to do, though, was create a process, a program, a system, whatever it might be, to help support these students so that they could be successful here at North. So one day we were in a meeting. It was the former principal and I were in a meeting. I was there at the meeting as the English department co-chair, and the principal at the time, Mr. Tim Bearden. And he and I were sitting in this meeting, and it was a district-wide meeting, so there were a lot of people there, and there were experts in students that might struggle. There were experts in differentiation. People were talking very theoretically and conceptually. There were flow charts and there was data involved. And then in the corner, the principal and I were sitting, and I can remember grabbing a napkin and starting to sketch on the back of this napkin as the meeting's going on over here, saying, what if we do this?
So most students come to Grosse Pointe North having a vision of what success looks like. But sometimes we have freshmen who come to Grosse Pointe North and their only vision has been a lack of success. So what Freshman Assist does is it aims to give them the strategies and the skills and the tools necessary to reinvent themselves, to see what success really looks like, to understand that they are capable, to unlock from within them the things that are their talents, to as the teacher here says, to tap into their brilliance. We want them to experience success in new ways. So Freshman Assist is designed to give them that ability. So we strategically design their day to be with teachers who understand them as learners, with other students who can challenge themselves to understand this group as learners too, and also to be models for them of what it means to be successful at North. And so in that first year, that all-important freshman year, we seek to reinvent what it means to be successful for students, to give them the basic skills for reading, for literacy, for math, and really for dealing with the rigor of just being successful at school, so that as they progress through the high school years, they're going to find more success than they may have originally imagined for themselves.
Freshman Assist students coming in are not the most confident students coming into high school. They've shown their eligibility for Freshman Assist based on scores in math and reading, and typically those kids are quite weak. And so coming into high school is a scary prospect. They're dealing with more students, more classes, different teachers, more freedom. It can be a scary place. So I think the Freshman Assist offered them a safe environment where they had just a few kids in the classroom. We kept those classes pretty small. They get to know each other well, and they have been able to form relationships with a team of teachers who are truly dedicated to them.
Now that you're sophomores, how do you feel having Freshman Assist last year helped you?
It helped me by now, because it's it gave me a little more confidence. So I'm like, oh, I can do this. Because you guys was like, you guys can do it. You guys can do this. It's not hard. Try. Just look at your notes and this. And now it helps me. The lessons you guys taught me, I still use it. And it actually helps me.
It made me feel like I have some older people that I want to make proud because they seen when I was a freshman. And it's I want to make you guys proud too. And then y'all here and stuff. So when I see y'all, it's yep, I gotta be on my game so I can show them that that what they didn't just go in one ear and not the other.
So it keeps you on your P's and Q's. That's how I feel.
The primary focus of Freshman Assist has always been academic success of the students. We noticed the large achievement gap at North, and we wanted to help correct that. So while the program does have many facets, including social and cultural aspects, the primary focus has always been to help the students be successful academically so that they can take that success and then apply it to whatever they choose to do after high school, whether it be trade school, a career, or a four-year university. The first step that we took was making sure that the students were getting all of the focus that they needed from the teachers. And so we made the classes smaller. We decided to have the students travel together because we wanted to be able to change and adapt our teaching strategies to that particular set of students so that those students are getting the focus that they need while not taking away from other students who may be closer to grade level and ready to move on to more complex ideas and texts.
One of the major components of the Freshman Assist program is the social aspect between the mentors and the mentees. So between the juniors and seniors and the freshmen. In the beginning of the year, we assign one mentor for each mentee. And part of their assignments are going to be to interact with them socially. Right? Before they can even start to look up to these mentors as role models, like they need to develop a relationship with them. For instance, we do a shadow day in the second quarter in which the freshmen will shadow their single mentor for the entire day, and they'll walk from their first hour through their 7th hour with them. They can then see through that like what a day in the life of a junior or a senior might be.
Shadow day was pretty much when Gabby followed me around for the entire day, my 1st through 7th hour. And it was really cool because she got to go to all my classes and I got to spend the entire day with her instead of just 1 hour. And I think it was kind of a nice experience for all the mentees because they could see the different level of difficulty in classes.
Again, our purpose is trying to build a relationship between the freshman and an upperclassman so that they have someone in their life that they look up to, that they think of as a role model, that they can talk to about personal issues, about school issues, and hopefully like they'll learn to really respect this person enough to want to be better themselves. I always tell our mentors that even if you don't see the progress day by day, that you are making a difference, and over the course of the year, a lot can change.
One of the most important things I feel makes this program run really smooth and just the way it works is the mentors. Our mentors go above and beyond anything we ever expect. I mean, we have returning mentors that are in the program for their 2nd year. There's just a handful of them, but no matter what we ask them to do, they always give 150% of their time. They come in evenings and help me decorate for breakfast meetings, and they just go above and beyond, and they're always there for extra hands if we need them, or for great ideas, or they share their concerns during our lunch meetings, and we really so much appreciate every single thing they do every day for us. We couldn't do the program without them, honestly.
I did not imagine when it started that Freshman Assist would be about assisting me. And I discovered that it does, that the same way every other role that teachers play oftentimes changes who they are. Freshman Assist has done that too. So I found myself understanding people better, becoming much more patient and resilient. I always thought that I was resilient as a teacher and patient, and people have oftentimes said, "Oh, you're really patient." And then I discovered through this class that I really wasn't. And they taught me how to be patient, how to do that, how to be that genuinely, how to really care about somebody else who may think of the world completely different than I do, but also see the similarities between the two of us. It's given me the insight too to understand when students' behaviors are not actually who they are, and when those behaviors actually stem from something else that's beyond our control. I think before Freshman Assist, I really didn't understand that dynamic, but now I do. So I think it's bettered me as a teacher to deal with all levels of students, those who struggle most and those who are most successful. And I think given me a broader understanding and appreciation for learning.
This is Freshman Assist. And this is what we do.